Skinny Hardaway 7T back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor, y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, I greatly appreciate you sliding through. Whether it's your first time, do your boy solid. Don't make it your last time. We talk this good boxing, parlays, predictions, MMA, and sports every single day, not just today. Today, we're here with a MMA EP or UFC EP. Actually, we got some terrible news, especially for my John Jones fans, for my MMA fans, for my UFC fans. We had we had some terrible news come through the wire last night. The Stipe Miocic and John Jones fight is officially off. It's off for at least 8 months, like at the minimum, right? It's off for at least 8 months because John Jones has been injured in training for the fight. I'm about to give y'all the exact details. Dana White broke this news himself. Then Ariel Hawlani broke the news as well. But Dana White broke this news. But Dana White hit us with this news announcing that John Jones has suffered a torn pectoral muscle and is out of UFC 295. I put 294, but I meant 295. Let me adjust that right now real quick. But John Jones is officially out of UFC 295. He got a torn pectoral muscle that he received while training. But they didn't cancel the UFC 295. They already have a replacement. They got Sergey Pavlovich. He's going to be facing off against Tom Espinal. So Sergey Pavlovich versus Tom Espinal for the interim heavyweight title. So we got us an interim. We got us an interim heavyweight title fight that's going on. So no John Jones versus Stipe. Instead, they got a substitute fight, which is a pretty good fight, right? But it's not the John Jones fight, that we were hoping. But John Jones tore his pectoral muscle, so he's out of the fight with Stipe, and we got a new main event. The last two losers, right, of the heavyweight championship, heavyweight contender, right? Aspinall was the interim, and then he lost to Blades, right? And then Aspinall just lost his title shot to John Jones, if I'm not mistaken. But I digress, right? USA mixed martial artist fighter John Jones, heavyweight champion. USA mixed martial arts 95 title fight against all-time great Stipe Miocic after he suffered a torn pectoral muscle in training that would sideline him for 8 months. UFC Dana White announced late Tuesday night. White's announcement on social media included a video of the incident with John Jones, 21-7, 21 in the UFC, out. Miocic, 20-4, will not remain on the card for undisclosed reasons. As a result, top contenders Sergey Pavlovich and Tom Aspinall will compete for the interim championship on November 11th at November 11th co-main event at Madison Square Garden in New York. The vacant light heavyweight title fight between Jerry and Alexander Pereira has been elevated to headline UFC 295. So the main event is going to be Yuri I'll be butchering his name, Prochaka, Prochaka, right? Jerry, I know Jerry, the former UFC light heavyweight champion. He gonna be facing off against Alex Pereira, who will be moving up, who has moved up to light heavyweight in the title fight. They making that fight the main event while they having Pavlovich and Tom Aspinall as the co-main event. So we got Jerry versus Pereira in the main event at UFC 295 because John Jones has officially torn his pectoral muscle. You know what I mean? I'm about to play the video, the audio for Dana White.
Again, John Jones was training last night, got injured. He was wrestling, and he tore the tendon that connects your pec to the bone off the bone.
I got video for y'all.
Gonna need surgery. He's out. So the main event is What's up, everybody? Here we are again. You know, John Jones was training last night, got injured. He was wrestling, and he tore the tendon that connects your pec to the bone, off the bone. 8 months, gonna need surgery. He's out. So, the main event is Prohaska versus Pereira. The co-main event now is Pavlovich versus Aspinall for the interim heavyweight championship. Sergey Pavlovich, the number 2 ranked heavyweight, 18-1 with 15 knockouts. He has an 83% finish rate. His last 7 wins all ended in the very first round. He's tied with Hall of Famer Don Fry for the second longest knockout streak in UFC history. His last 3 wins have been over Derek Lewis, Tai Tuivasa, and Curtis Blaydes. He's aiming to become the 4th Russian champ in UFC history. Tom Aspinall, he's the number 4 ranked heavyweight. He's 13-3 with 10 knockouts and 3 subs. That's 100% finish rate. 8 of his last 9 wins have come in the first round. He has never seen the 3rd round in his UFC career.
So y'all get the point. So y'all get the point, man. So y'all get the point. John Jones is out of UFC. John Jones is out of UFC 295. The co-main event is going to be Pavlovich versus Tom Aspinall. I misspoke a little bit earlier. I said John Jones. I think it wasn't John Jones. It was Curtis Blaydes that Pavlovich just fought, and he ended up knocking out Curtis Blaydes. I remember that now because I bet on Pavlovich. You can go check the EP out. Right, but you got Aspinall versus Pavlovich. That should be a good fight in the main event. It's going to be Jiri Prochazka and Alexis Pereira. So we got some terrible news, man. But you know the card is still on. John Jones gonna be out for 8 months. I see y'all in here. Shout out my guy Corey Sanders, my guy Ray Buck, my guy Jack. Corey Sanders, you're a fool, man. He tore his pectoral muscle. It's you know, I just showed y'all the video. You know what I mean? I just showed y'all the video, man. So y'all can check that thing out for that. So y'all can see it for yourself. I hope that I ain't get my own video blocked right by showing that UFC. By showing the UFC fights, the UFC clips and whatnot. But this is real spill, not a drill. John Jones is out of UFC 295. He tore his pectoral muscle. Let's go sideline him for at least 8 months. At least 8 months. Stipe decided not to continue the fight. So, replacement fight, Pavlovich versus Aspinall. That should be explosive, right? Co-main is Pereira versus Jiri. How to race 7T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. But just the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Make sure y'all tell a friend, tell a friend.